Oh, he said Inquisitor incoming. He meant the mob, not the flavor.
There's a druid in the group with us. Level 12. They can also heal.
Yeah, no, I just thought for the first time we were gonna get I haven't seen a cleric in any of our groups. Granted, we've only been in like what 3 groups this entire time, but I haven't seen a single cleric yet.
Yeah, me either. Oh, we got an enchanter now.
Nice.
Level 11 enchanter.
I feel like earlier last night we were too low for this spot, and now I feel like we're too high for this spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that group that we were in earlier
This is
was
like a power level force of that group. Hopefully he gets experience. Oh,
no
crap.
XP. That sucks.
Normally I would be like, I'll pop out, but there's 3 of us who are 17, so.
Yeah. Yeah, me, you, and the Elementalist could make a small group and trio stuff.
Yeah. Right, it's kind of a moot point already since he left. got 2 over here. Yeah, so apparently we're not the only ones. I mean, again, it's a beta, so there's not a lot, you know, as many people playing over here as there would be on launch day or something. But yeah, I guess groups are kind of hard to come by. Probably. What do you think? Because a lot of people got the beta key earlier than we did, so maybe at higher levels there's more people, and like mid levels it's a little sparse. You think that's what it is, or?
Yeah, I think there was a lot. I think there's a big group of people that are in their 20s ahead of us.
So you think once we get into the 20s it'd be a little better?
You remember that one person that we grouped with, the Bard, and they were saying that they had a main that was a cleric that was level 29?
Yes.
And that was like, what?
That was Octo.
7 levels ago, or 8 levels ago? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think once we catch up to like the 20s or 30s, we'll run into more people?
We got an Inquisitor here.
Oh crap! I need to find this one.
Probably be dead by the time you get here, though.
We got 2 mobs. You know when that one dies, I don't want to bring in a guard with the healer there. Oh, looks like there is a commander group.
Oh, there's a commander group, man?
I guess they're pulling the cook area.
Oh. It's only 11 people in here.
2 groups. Ish.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 groups. We got a 20 cleric, 17 beastmaster, 19 bard.
That's where they'd be, right? If you're that high level, you gotta be over there.
That's where we should be.
Yeah. It wasn't an option. Okay, so, doing that change where when you right-click on something, it doesn't auto-equip it, just puts it into your inventory, which is exactly what I want.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Octo got us on that one. Provision, right? That's a name. Who's he talking to?
Might be talking to you. Might be saying he wants to go outside and get SOW. Can't say.
I mean, that was the conversation we were having earlier. It was there was 3 of us, you know. His pet nuke hits for almost the same as his. That's a little OP. Yeah, right. If you're in town, I'm not surprised. Most of his comment over.
What?
Yeah, I've been watching what he's talking about. He's said he bought a piece of gear and he put it on when he was in town and it wasn't updating the stats. So he's asking if anybody else is running into the same issue. And I was telling him about the group window and he's like, oh yeah, that's been around for a little while. But then he mentioned that he was in town, and the guy's like, yeah, if you're in town, that doesn't surprise me, but it didn't work right.
Yeah, the game might not even have registered that he put the gear on when he was in town.
I mean, the game might not have registered that you even existed if you were in town. That thing is super light. Dude, we were... So we didn't stream it, but we were over there killing in that spot we were talking about earlier. We'll have to show it off at some point. It was a nightmare, dude. It was okay experience. The mobs made you work for it because, you know, they were all casters for the most part, and you had to, like, pretty much stun every one of their cast if you didn't want to just get one-shotted. It was pretty beastly. And the lag of town is atrocious.
Yeah, it's beyond. Am I missed? I'm missed.
Can't believe this, huh? You need to pick that tenacity skill.
I'm completely out of mana.
Are you using a lot of mana per fight?
There was like a whole bunch of healing had to be done on Rakshasa because there was like I don't know how many mobs in camp at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I have to heal a lot, I run out of mana. So no, I wouldn't say per fight. I would say whenever, you know, I have to heal a bunch.
Am I telling you this? You got me feared, huh? Got me running.
There, I took it off you.
Hopefully everything around here is pretty much dead.
That's crazy.
Got two incoming. Did the music change when we were further in? I don't. Maybe it was just nonstop and I wasn't thinking about it, but it seems like right here at the entrance, the music is a little different. Because I hear this like creepy music. Or maybe there's like a soundtrack that changes, you know, and just rotates through.
I think that's the case. I think there is a soundtrack.
This one gives me like the heebie-jeebies, dude. This.
Yeah, it's a creepy song. It's not supposed to make you feel warm and fuzzy.
It's like a piano that's like slightly off key in a haunted house, you know? Oh, this might be too many. 1, 2. It's 3. I think we can handle 3. That's a bit much. Grab this guy right here around the corner. Yeah, the other ones were just respawns. We've got an Inquisitor that might be incoming. I got 2.
Yeah, that's definitely an SK ability that makes the mobs jump across the room.
Kind of digging it. I mean, it's a little weird at first because you're like, what's going on? But the more I see it, the more I kind of want to play an SK.
It's like a get over here.
Yeah, but that would be too on the nose if he actually said it. Oh, we got a new guy. A bard.
Polka?
Okay. Okay. Be a bard. That'd be nice. Not really sure. Did they get a mez? Probably, right?
Yeah, bards get a mess.
At what level, though?
Pretty early on. Like level 3, I think.
Oh,
You get
wow,
a
that
mez?
early, huh?
Yeah.
That's a little, still a little bug catcher. Oh my god.
What, the bug zapper?
Yeah, I have it on right now because I saw a little bug flying around. It's always kind of makes me chuckle when it goes off.
I mean, let it do its thing.
Alright, get you going. Well, this one is a combo, right? So it's not like one of those like big ones that you like set outside or something like that. This is like a fly swatter bug zapper. It's like an electric fly swatter. It comes with the
Okay.
stand. See, I didn't have this problem when I lived in the city, right? In the city, you got those guys that come by, they spray everything all the time. Out here in the country, though, you got a lot more bugs.
Yeah.
I guess I should just assist.
Oh, this guy's buffed to the hilt. Polka. He's got Berserker's Wrath and Zeal and Exceptional Regeneration and just all kinds of crazy buffs. Guess I don't have to worry about buffing him.
That's what I was thinking about with that NPC that Octo was talking about earlier. The one that's like locked at level 20, 25 for the raid stuff. It's like, I'm not really sure that really stops anybody from farming that. That just means everybody will have an ult. They'll lock it at level 25. Anytime it gets close to, you know, leveling, they'll kill it off. Or if it does level, they'll kill it a couple times and de-level it. They'll trade a whole bunch of really good gear, so it'll be like the best outfit at level 25 you can possibly have. You know? And then they'll just sit there and farm it like they normally do. So it's not gonna be like a pickup group or like a level appropriate raid force that just happens to, you know, form up. The only way they won't waste their time is if there's nothing good that drops off of it. There goes another one. Another one bites the dust. Okay, see, this soundtrack over here is not so bad.
It's different where you're at right now?
I mean, I don't know if it's the same for the whole dungeon, but yeah, they're just playing like the little flutes and stuff.
This is like boom, boom, boom.
So you got a different soundtrack than I do. wish I had learned from Octo where the library was. There's a ladder that leads up somewhere. I don't know where that goes.
So that ladder there, I think, is the one that takes you to the zone line that goes into Wormsbane.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Am I close to the library over here, or is this a different direction?
I have no idea, dude. We got mobs in camp, though. Well, a mob.
I got 2 incoming, but they're gonna be slows. Like a 10-minute run to get back over there. And they still haven't gotten here.
What's up?
What's up, Slag?
What's up, Slack? Welcome to the stream, dude.
Late nighter.
Yep. Castle.
Yeah, castle, dude.
Castle? What do you mean castle?
Guild.
There's been some P99 talk in the chat.
Oh, was Castle P99 Guild?
Yeah.
Did he fear that? Or did somebody run by and snag it?
Do I hear what?
No, I just said he feared that. It seemed like one of them was running off.
Oh, fear.
Yeah, no, there's definitely EQ players over here. And there's Polka. Did you get a key to get in here, Slack, or not yet?
I've been periodically checking my email. I haven't seen one yet.
Yo, so you did sign up for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that jab. The fact that it interrupts their spells. So nice. I feel like somebody's pulling this area.
Somebody cast a very high level haste on us.
Maybe on you guys.
You don't have zeal?
Oh, I do have zeal. Okay.
It's a 45% haste, dude.
Nice. And the group to our left, I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, there's your commander group.
Are they leaving?
Looks like they're leaving.
Oh, if the commander group is leaving, I'll start pulling from over there. It's closer and, you know, better chance of names.
We should move in.
Yeah, I mean, mention it to the group, see what they say. So I'm not sure if the name can only spawn in that one spot, but this is the spot he spawned on last time, so this is either his placeholder or just one of the random places that can be.
Yeah, we got exceptional regeneration. We got zeal. Those are like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's 16 regen per tick. 16, dude. That's like having fungal regrowth or whatever. EverQuest.
No, I just lost Spirit Wolf. Dang it.
Pop.
Do we have everybody here with us? I feel like we're missing somebody.
Where's the bard?
I mean, I still see Bard's song. Alright, we got 2 here.
Oh, there's the bard.
I think I pretty much cleared this area out before we got here.
Is this the corner that we were in last time? Or is it
No, it's a little further up. Dude, I bought that oil thinking that it wasn't gonna last me because, you know, it's like 2.5 silvers or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't use the entire oil when you do it.
No, it's like, what, 5 charges or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, this is the corner.
I like this bard though. He's gung ho to pull, so I'm gonna let him do it. Do some DPS now that we're here. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame them. Corroded pieces of armor off of these guys would make a nice little twink set for a tank. Oh, dude. Leveled already.
What?
Oh my god. A little 18, baby.
Oh, congrats, dude.
I swear I started at what, like 14 today, 15? I don't know, man. I feel like we've gotten like 4 or 5 levels today. It's pretty insane in here.
Yeah.
And I started off the day saying the dungeons had not been great XP, but I guess if you get into just like the right spot with the right group, it really does kind of fly.
We were 14 when we came here from the desert, when we joined the group here in this spot the first time.
Right. That was last night, right?
No, that was
It's
this
all-
morning.
That was this morning? Because last night is when we got here the first time.
Yeah, no, I'm saying when we came to this spot for the commander group this morning.
Yeah, so 4 levels
14.
today.
This
Was
is
that
the
select?
spot, right? Isn't
I was,
this
I was just gonna say it's all about pacing. You guys, if you guys have a fast pace, we're gonna kill more creatures and more XP.
Well, and these guys are higher levels in this spot, and you get more of them. But yeah, for sure, if you can manage to somehow kill fast enough.
Because when that enchanter sent me the tell, they were like, you know, you want to come join the commander group? I said I got a 14 monk with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and when I say, like, you know, we were here earlier today and we got 4 levels, I mean, we were only here for like a couple of hours. You know?
It wasn't long, but it was enough.
We streamed almost the entire thing. I didn't stream getting to the camp because I think we started off the same way, right? Like, we were at the entrance area and then we kind of like, hey, you guys want to go to the commander area? And we slowly moved our way in there.
Okay, so I was sitting with the group at the zone line to SD from Night Harbor,
Yeah, you guys took forever to get in.
and you were already in the dungeon because we didn't take the same route or whatever, but I don't know, however it went, but Yeah, by the time we got in here, you were already here.
I need to get a new mouse. This one's been acting up on me. Like double clicks when I don't want it to. I've had this one for a few
Keyboard
years.
set be cheaper.
What's that?
Get yourself a new mouse and keyboard set.
Yeah, I mean it's always good just to do that because it's nice to
Combo.
have an extra keyboard.
You know, I think the combos are cheaper. It equates to about the same price or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of sad what they were saying though, is that the rogue is not great DPS for backstabs.
Really?
Yeah, they had mentioned it, and it's like I've only gotten my rogue up to like level 4-ish, but you know, he definitely wasn't doing an insane amount of damage.
So the rogue's not good DPS.
Well, they didn't say not good DPS. They said he wasn't good backstab DPS, which is, I guess, where they got most of their DPS back on like P99 or EverQuest.
Yep. Backstabbing poisons.
I don't know that many rogues that use poison, to be perfectly honest.
In retail, that's their bread and butter.
Dude, if it wasn't for poisons on Hero's Journey, the rogue would have sucked. Well, I mean, still got SOS.
So you were able to use poisons on Hero's Journey on like any other class? You were like putting it on your Shadow Knight weapon?
I was using it as a rogue, yes. Anything that a rogue can do, the other two classes get the benefit of.
You're right.
But yeah, the thing about that was that the poison procs would crit because I had cleric in my build. So it was insane DPS, like insane.
Wonder when they're gonna do the beta for the EverQuest Legends. I think most of us signed up for it, right?
For what?
I don't need you guys. EverQuest Legends beta.
Oh, I don't think anybody signed up for that. ZK might have. I think he was excited about it, but
I did. I just wanted to check it out.
I played it when it was, you know, the emulated one. Was
They
it?
might have tweaked it.
Yeah, I mean, they can tweak it all they want. What it comes down to is when you have three classes in one, you don't need people. And so it's more of a solo play than group play.
That's fair.
And I like grouping, so if you're wanting to do that, then you know, it's great. If you ever want it to be super uber and feel what it's like to be you know, the Holy Trinity with the cleric, the enchanter, and you know, a tank of some sort all in one, like you can do that. I did the full melee one. I can't remember exactly what I picked. I think it was warrior, monk, and something else. Berserker? I think I went Berserker.
Yeah, I
Because
think
I thought with all like the defenses that you get, and you know, but I never got them that high, so I never really got to see it really pay off.
I did SK, Beast Lord, something else. Not Cleric.
Yeah, a lot of them have synergies. I think it was SK and Cleric have a synergy with some of their AAs that cause the harm touch. What was Shrieky using? Do you remember exactly, Jed? He had his harm touch do like 100,000 points of damage or something because of some AA he had on, like, I think it was his Cleric.
Yeah. The cleric, the cleric had an AA that would make your next cast was a guaranteed crit, and it was just it was an insane amount of damage. So you'd hit that AA, and then you would hit your arm touch. It's
And
a
you'd
really
be solo
good,
and sleeper.
really good combo.
I mean, he was one-shotting, you know, mobs
Yeah,
and
Nagafin
fear
and
whatever.
Vox were easily one-shotted with that.
Yeah, but everybody was soloing that game Vox, even if you didn't have to one-shot him.
True.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
most
that-
people.
that's
The
the
only thing I
thing, though,
couldn't
is,
do
you know,
was-
that you want to be the ultimate tune in that one.
What that allowed was for some really cool theory crafting and you know, and then seeing what it looked like when you put it together.
Right.
And it was a lot of fun, but only for about 3 days per expansion, and then it was just boring farming.
Yeah, the only thing I couldn't do was solo the sleeper.
Yep. Well, there was other things to solo that were difficult too. Besides sleeper, it was you know, the mischief before the nerf was fucking hard as hell. Bristlebane, he was just a wrecking machine. Killing Quorum, that was
Wait, did we lose somebody?
not really sure what's going on here, man.
He said something about him.
The druid's got full mana. I'm not sure what's going on.
Well, he said somebody got lagged out. Oh, is it Anu? Yeah, he's there. Oh, okay, that's why the druid has full health or full mana, because yeah, they got booted out or something.
I don't know, man. Because the druid is sitting right there in the
They
corner.
are now. They just said they got back. Oh man, that's a stick right there. That's a cracked staff. Was it one of them?
It was. You get the eye, AC. You get the eye.
9 silver. Oh yeah, and you can tell the way they look. Thankfully, they made certain items look a certain way. So.
Right?
Should probably tell it, dude. It's like 9 silver for that one. Thankfully, somebody was nice enough to do it for us earlier. Got 82 on mine. Oh, and another one.
Oh, yeah? We're rolling it?
Yeah.
Oh, looks like you won, dude.
Yeah, I'll snag it off of this one if he does it. Yep. Oh, but he did put that one in the inventory.
A what?
He put it in my hand slot to use it.
Oh.
Alright, you have to hand yours to whoever wins this one that they're rolling for. Good luck. You should roll.
It's the butcher right behind me.
Yeah, he's not good. How is that? So we got 4 mobs? 3 mobs?
What did he drop?
I have no idea. We're still fighting. We got a lot of mobs here.
like Polk is gonna win.
Of course, I looted it by accident. That's not nice.
What, the cleaver?
Yeah, I was trying to hold down. I guess you can hit control, but I was just holding right.
I thought it was alt.
Oh,
To link
and that's why it's not working for me then when I do it. Did you roll for the crack stuff?
I did.
What'd you
Polk
get?
is in the lead. He's 96.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was kind of confusing rolling for multiple things.
Wait, so what happened? We gave the SK the one-hander
Yes.
yet again?
It's a good one-hander for an SK if you can use it. I think one of the other guys said that he had a Shadow Knight, but he was using daggers instead.
I would never use nothing but a one-hand slash or two-hand slash on a knight. Even if maces were or whatever, the best weapon.
I don't know, Mace is okay. If you look at like Lord of the Rings with what's his face, the super bad guy, he was using a giant mace, and that's kind of like Shadow Knight-esque.
He's using a big ass flail.
Yeah, it's kind of a mace. Has the big, thing on the end of it. I mean, it works. Mace is kind of a paladin thing, but you could probably make it work. Just make it look really grotesque and covered in rust and blood, and put some skulls on it. Rub some dirt in it.
Might as well be an SK.
Dude, that cleaver on the Shadow Knight looks pretty good, considering he's like a small little goblin.
Hey, ding 18.
Congrats, man. Yeah, you're not too far behind me.
What are you doing tomorrow? Are you going to the house?
Yeah, I gotta go over there, but I'll be back later in the evening. Gotta run some errands, go to the bank, things of that sort. I got adult. Adulting sucks. So I give you a few hours to catch up if you need to, if you want to go kill some stuff. Or if you want to find a new spot. Octo said we could stay here to 20. So we're right, kind of like on the edge of, you know, another level or two. We might be able to do those pirates out there on the beach by the time, or the goblins in the quarry that you need to kill. Oh, he gated.
Yeah, he gated it, dude.
So that video you had sent me, did you? I didn't watch past level 20 because we were like 14 at the time, and I didn't think we were gonna be leveling this quick. Yeah. Did you watch the whole thing? Did you see where the suggestions were for like level 20 to 30?
No, not really. I just was looking for what we could do, you know,
At our level,
present.
yeah, the same here.
But
Well, and he didn't really mention any other places that I didn't already know about, except for the dungeons, right? Because we hadn't really been in any of these. But all the places outside were places that we kind of already knew.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's that Telekir. We haven't really been in there on the Ashura side where the
Yeah,
kind of looks like Split Paw.
yeah. Yeah, it's true. The place is just ginormous from the sounds of it.
It is a huge zone.
What you guys need? It's a big zone, so you don't have to worry about pulling other people's mobs or whatever.
Well, see, that's the thing, though, is like if you can get into a really good group, this has shown us that that's the way to do it, right? But if it's that big and there's not a lot of people this level, like I don't know at what level we'll catch up to the crowd that's been playing a while, right? Is it going to be like 40 to 50 is when we start seeing those high levels, or is it, you know, in the 20s to 30s is when we'll start running into them? Right now, we're kind of in that small group of, I guess, other beta testers that just got access a week ago. The guy I streamed or rated last night, he was in the same boat. He got his beta key, I think, the same day I got mine. You know, so he had been playing more than I had, clearly, because he had like 3 tunes and they were all in their teens.
So just no left in the beta.
Well, you get excited, right? You finally get into it, especially if you've been, you know, like Jones at 4. This is the very first day we started streaming. We had 3 or 4 people jump in immediately, and we're like, "Hey, you got any extra keys?" So there's a desire to play. We're watching and getting a little jealous, and I don't blame them, you know. You know, the one thing he didn't mention in his video was any of the zones on the other side of the world. Right? Like he didn't mention any of those in the tree.
He started the video out saying this will be a walkthrough of places to level near Night Harbor.
Oh, did he?
So he did not, yes, so he did not cover anything in the Wood Elf area.
Also, all those zones in between, like along the beach, you know, when you're going across on the boat.
Just zones that are around Night Harbor.
Well, I mean, technically, if you take the boat one zone over, that's around Night Harbor.
I mean, technically, if you're a druid and you can board, everything's around Night Harbor, but these are just the zones around Night Harbor. How about that?
I'll take it to the extreme.
Yeah, dude, or if you're a wizard and you can port, then you're always near Night Harbor.
That might be a crack staff. It looks slightly different because of the way he's holding it, but that could be a crack
I'm not
staff.
worried about crack staffs anymore. I had one in my pocket, and then you told everybody to roll on it.
Well, I didn't want to be mean.
So I am no longer caring about crack staffs.
Because that's what they did yesterday. We were like, oh, that guy just walked away with it.
Yes, somebody else walked away with one, and I could have walked away with one too.
You can have the one I
But
have.
unfortunately. Yeah, sooner or later, I'm not going to have money for spells. And then,
That's what I said. You can have the one I have. I don't really need it. I'm setting up for a horse, and that's 5 gold, so I'm far off. I don't really need money.
dude, I don't even have a lantern, let
Right.
alone a, you know, I mean, like, I have 24 silver to my name right now.
And you still have, what, 4 more spells to buy for the next level?
I have 2 more spells.
Okay. Well, like I said, you can have that crack still. I was planning on giving it to you
Then I can start
anyways.
saving for the lantern. And then,
No, then you can start saving for the next level.
by
Because you're
then,
almost level
I'll be
20.
saving for 24, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't get rich playing a caster.
Not at low levels, maybe at higher levels. Once you can start soloing those giants that they were talking about that were dropping, what did he say? Like 60, 70 silver?
What?
Yeah, like hill giants like in EQ, and they were dropping like 60, 70 silver. He's like, that was the most he saw of any mob that drops like just pure money. Like, he never saw any that were dropping gold, just a high amount of silver.
Dude, I can't even imagine how cutthroat that will be.
Right.
People
Well-
just stepping on each other left and right.
So maybe not so bad because again the population is pretty small, and 2, it does seem like there's a lot of items being sold right now for gold. So why that would be a pretty cool camp. You can still make a lot of money doing other stuff. So. But giants were always cut through, to be honest. People would get the camp over in Hollis or whatever, you know, for the ice giants, and they would stay there for weeks. It felt like every day, same person.
Oh, it's always the same person, yeah.
They trade it off to somebody else they know, and then they, you know, do their 8-hour shift. It's like a job. I mean, I don't really blame them if you're retired. If that was like the thing that you enjoy, like that's a good spot, and you can make a lot of money, and then you can buy all the stuff. Especially if you don't raid, like that's the only way you're ever gonna be able to afford the items you want is to find a spot that makes, you know, some decent money. For Shix, it was what's the name of that zone? I can't think of it.
Mischief. He
Mischief,
was in
yeah.
Mischief, farming the
The
cards.
that,
He-
or what's it called?
He would
What's
go
that
weeks
place that
though
makes
without
the
getting
Kirby?
anything, and then he would get a card and it'd be worth, you know, like 85k for the single card, and that would make it all worthwhile.
There's always things like that where you can make money, but um, at this stage of the game, it's just like trying to keep up with the leveling.
For a cast.
You know, every 4 levels, I gotta. Well, now it's up to 20 silver a spell. So then 24 will be what, 30, 35. So who the fuck knows?
I don't know. How much are they jumping every time? You remember?
It went from was it 8 silver a spell to 20, something like that.
Oh wow, that's a big jump over like 4 or 5 levels.
Maybe it went from 8 to 12 and then 12 to 20.
That would be a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit.
It's not much, dude. You know, when you're making copper per mob, you know.
Well, and you really, like, we went out of our way to make sure we were fighting mobs that were dropping money. And so if you were just trying to level off of anything you possibly could, and you were killing creatures rather than like mobs that were like humanoid, then your money count's going to be a lot lower.
What's Ankle Sums going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god about? Oh. He summons 3 food
there
and
you
drink
go.
per cast now.
Level 18 is when that happens.
For him, because he's an elementalist, so he's probably had that spell since level 1.
It might happen for you too. You haven't tried casting at this level.
You're right.
That's funny. He is up to something to kill his own pet. Oh, he said at level 15 it was still 1 at a time.
Yeah.
So have you thought about it, Slack? What would you play if you get in here, man? What class race combo you going with?
Probably some type of melee class. Just so I don't have to waste my time on spells.
Yeah, right. Jit makes it sound so enjoyable having to do with it, so... I don't know, I see a lot of shamans, and I don't know if they're doing this just to be nice, but I see a lot of shamans sitting at the bank offering Spirit of Wolf for tips. And, you know, people take them up on it because Spirit of Wolf is amazing.
Are they getting tips? I've never tipped anybody. They just cast it on me. I didn't even have to ask them.
Yeah, they do pretty much cast it on everybody around them, but they say, you know, tips welcome.
Nobody's ever tipped me, and I've cast it on quite a few people, but... Oh.
Take this so I can read some more stuff. Now I got some space.
I'm encumbered.
Yeah, I bet you are. It's a good encumbrance, though. I woke up his Mesma by accident. So it has slowed down around 18, so yeah, I kind of feel like Octa's right. By like 19, you probably are like, maybe. Maybe one more level, but...
Yeah, but it's bird in the hand, right? Like, you're here, you're familiar with the camp, you know you're not gonna die. You might as well grind out another level, right?
Yeah. Oh, do you see that? A bronze plate arming doublet. It's a shirt. Not a BP, but a shirt. I wonder if that changes the way you look if you put it on.
It does. It changes the way you look.
You have one or no? It doesn't do any stats. It's just pure looks.
I have the corroded bronze chain Gambison, which is the chain version.
Oh, okay. Can you wear plate?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, it doesn't give you any stats. It just, no AC, nothing. Just changes the look of your... But it blends your colors, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm
'Cause
still...
I was wearing all this bronze stuff, and it was a different color scheme than the shirt that I was wearing before.
Well, if you decide to go down a melee tune, there's some options. The rogue is kind of cool. He turns into like a predator. Yeah, that little shimmery oil slick, look that they do in the movies. Apparently, Invis is supposed to do the exact same thing. It's a little broken on the server right now, though. If you turn into that, then nobody will ever be able to see you ever again. So I guess you just want to log out. so we're up to about. Up to about 1,800 coppers, so about 18 silver. That's what we got.
1952. That's what I have.
1952. Okay, we got a little bit more. Maybe I was too far out on a few of them. I did stop at the bank before we got here. Though. Sure it was before we
I don't think I
reset.
stopped at the bank before.
So that's one spell at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one spell.
Just from the loot that we got here.
True.
I'm back up to 23 silver already somehow magically. So. Might see if I can buy a couple more pieces of jewelry.
Yeah, I don't have any jewelry.
Just gotta go dumpster diving in that vendor. There's so much stuff in there, though. It's like you could be there for a hot minute. Dude, I like this board. It's non-stop pools the entire time we've been here.
Yeah, it's cool, except for the part where if we didn't have the super buffs, we'd be fucking dead a long time ago.
You think so? You think that's keeping us alive? I think we have a pretty high level group now.
1000%. We've got zeal and exceptional regeneration. I mean, those two spells right there.
Yeah.
It's basically made us just a buzzsaw. We've been just melting stuff, and
But we do have a druid that hasn't casted a spell in a while, so I mean,
doesn't have to.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if we didn't have those,
16 health per tick, dude. 16 health per tick just on that one regen.
holy crap! What level do you think that is? 60?
That's a very high level spell, man. My regen that I have at level one of my 18 is two health per tick. So 16 has got to be the cap, right? It's got to be like level 50 or 60 or whatever level the cap is.
I think it's 60, as somebody told me.
Yeah, there was some shaman that was camped out in the corner here and logged in and buffed us and then logged out.
Maybe an alt one of these guys.
Could be.
It could be because you're streaming right now.
Somebody's streaming.
Streaming privilege, man.
This music I'm hearing right now reminds me of WoW. Whenever you're in the elf, the night elf area.
Yeah, I won't recognize it.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I've played WoW, but remembering anything about it is. I don't know. The weird thing about WoW is nothing that is on WoW I disliked. Right? It wasn't like I was like, this is a horrible, horrible game, and I wasn't a fan of it. I think the one thing that drove me away from WoW more than anything else was that you were a little too far away from your character, so it wasn't as personal as like EQ, right? Like almost over the shoulder look, even when you zoomed out.
Think?
And the color scheme is super cartoony, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's all it was. I mean, I can't really put my finger on any like one particular thing that was just like, ah, this is just not my thing. It's just an overall feel, you know.
Yeah. I think the game itself was great. I thought it was the players, the people that played WoW were the ones that turned me off.
Oh, it's just a constant PvP camping, corpse camping and shit.
It's just another example of a game that's based around PvP, and it attracts. It's like a magnet for the wrong kind of people, in my opinion. Just don't like them. Oh, it's 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, the other one's heading out. It's just getting late for you. You can head out as well. People stop looting. Get the coin off of these guys.
Oh, I'm the only healer now.
Technically, you're the only hero before too, no? She had a full mana bar for like an hour. I'm not sure if she was falling asleep or what.
Getting sleepy.
Yeah, just let them know when we want to call it. About a bubble away from level, but that's probably another 30-40 minutes at least. Oh, they found somebody else. So yeah, I guess if you give them a little bit of time, they might be able to find some replacements. Okay, looks like they want to do one more PH if you get it in. It's halfway. I'm like 6% from level. But that's a little ways to go still here.
6%.
Yeah, like 3.5 blues.
Jeepers. Are we leaving?
I think so. I think that was the last one. Look at Rocket Shadow. You see her?
What's he doing?
You look at her behind you.
Can't move.
You can barely move.
Oh, jeez.
I'll wait with her just in case.
That mob was green.
Right, you remember when it was red?
I remember when
Or
it
yellow?
was yellow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we remember that was like 12 hours ago. Yeah, I'm 1.5 blue bubbles from level, so I'll get that tomorrow super quick.
Dude, I'm gonna have to kill wisps until I get another one of these greater light stones.
You could always just buy a lantern.
Well, sure. If I had a gold, that would work fine.
You're gonna have to run back to town, aren't you? Because you're too overweight.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Yeah,
everybody?
I had to SOW everyone before I left.
Yeah, it was a good group.
Yeah, it was.
Nobody was like overly greedy. So there was loot on the ground, especially towards the end when everybody was super overweight and encumbered.
Mm-hmm. That was a good bard, you know?
Dude, I love pooling. Don't get me wrong, but it was nice to take a break and just chill this late at night. Yeah. At the
Yep.
beginning, he was kind of fighting me for the pools, and when we got to that new spot, I was like, "It's all yours, buddy."
Yeah, you started pulling when we got there, and then when he joined, he was pulling, and you were pulling at the same time, and
I was trying to pull from further away and let him get the ones closer because it was taking me a long time to get the ones like way, way in the back. But
yeah. And then we got the mega buffs, and it was game over.
mega buffs.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. I mean, 45% haste and 16 health per tick regen. That's at this level, it's like being super powered, you know?
Which I like that they keep that in. I'm not sure if they're gonna make that something that stays forever, but I do remember getting buffs from high level characters back in the day on EverQuest, and it made a huge difference. So. I don't know why they always try to like stop it from happening, as if earning a high
Oh,
level
they
and
make
getting
it like buffs that won't land on lower level people or whatever.
yeah, or make it where you have to be in the group or something like that. And I'm like, I get it. There's people out there who hate when somebody twinks a lowly level character, or they're camping an item so they can twink a lowly level character, but they leveled that tune up, right? They earn the right to be able to do that. I don't ever see the reason why they like penalize people and try to stop
Who
them from
wants
doing it.
to redo the same low level experience that they've done 18, 20 times, you know?
Well, and there's something fun about being like, hey, I'm gonna go to these zones that I didn't go to because they drop caster stuff, and I'm not a caster. But now I can go back to those zones. I can farm some of that stuff, make myself a really, really nice caster at level 1, and just feel like OP for the first like 15, 20 levels, if not longer. So I think
Yeah, right on.
it's one of those experiences everybody kind of wants, but I guess some people just get jealous of it or get angry because they're there for the first time, but these guys are on their third or fourth tune.
Unless you're cool and you're on your 40th tune.
Yeah, but I mean, you've earned all those tunes, right? You've leveled up and. Oh, this dude buys weapons too?
Everything. He'll even buy cooked meat, dude, if you have cooked meat.
And he seems like he's buying it for a decent price.
It seems to me like it's the same price I get from the other people.
Yeah, which is weird because that's the whole point is that, each vendor only buys their own stuff.
Yeah, but this is the quartermaster, man. You know?
So he needs a little bit of everything.
I prefer the one-stop shop.
Well, and I might actually get better prices from him since, we've gotten a lot of quests done with this dude.
I've done a lot of bracer turn-ins to that dude,
Yeah.
so...
I'm just going to give all these bone chips to the Cleric Guild again.
Yeah, at 5 chips per turn, and it doesn't go... I mean, it doesn't take long to... It takes longer for the game to recognize that I'm trying to do a trade with the dude than it does.
Yep.
So It's so bad, man. This flag is so bad.
Well, it's weird though because they did something a couple days ago, right? And it fixed it for a few days, and so they just need to do that every couple of days. But it seems like
Oh yeah.
somebody was talking about it in group, and I don't know if he petitioned or if he saw it on like a daily message, but he was like, "Stop petitioning us and telling us that there's horrible lag. We're working on stuff, and that's why." So they're aware of it, obviously, but
How
it's-
could you, how could you not be aware of it if
Right.
that's an impossibility?
All right, let's see how much experience I get at level 18, sorry, by turning in 27, which is gonna be like 25. He's gonna hand me some back.
I got 55 silver.
My experience bar it did not go up, but I did get some faction with Knights of the Hospice. Let's see, what do I have for the Knights?
Yeah, they're the Knights of the Hospice, man.
The Penitent Knights. Oh, they love me. Not quite yet. There's just Amber Boy. All right, let's check the leather, see if we can make another satchel. You said you wanted another one? Another bag? Might have enough now.
Yeah. I'll take another one from my bank.
Yeah, that's what I've been basically making him for as well. Hoping I level up.
I have 14 more rawhide scraps if you need them.
I'll definitely take them. I'll use them in the future. And we succeeded. Meet you at the bank. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Let's see. I am 111. And I have 2,900 copper. Let's see what that goes down to. 89 from 111. Nice.
All right. So all 5 of my level 20 spells purchased, and I have 15 silver left to my name.
See? There you go, man.
Yeah, dude.
Not as broke as you thought you were.
All I need now is another 85 silver, and I can buy a lantern.
Well, I would.
No fuel. Can't buy any fuel for it, but I could get the lantern.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would check the vendors for your earrings over there while you're there.
Oh yeah.
Are you in that area? I can run over there real quick.
I'm getting the spells right now. I mean, 15 silver, is that enough to buy earrings?
Yes, you can get earrings and rings for about $1.50 piece. I still need rings. I guess I could get a necklace too, but let's see what they have. Or is it over here? Next one down. Here we go. One stamina, one intelligence. One AC, 2 hit points, 2 mana, 2 resist to everything. It's not horrible.
So you were saying that it's over here by Sproggins or whatever?
Yeah, are you out there?
Yeah.
I got my light on. You see me? Or come down to your right. See me jumping?
Oh, I thought you said it was next to him.
Yeah, I mean it's next
This
to him,
is-
but it's a little further down than I remember.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, I'll take a look at this guy's inventory after I use the restroom. I'll be back.
Alright. Oh man, 2 magic resist might be worth it. That's like the best one I've seen so far for a ring. I mean, this one is fantastic, but for 2 gold, I ain't buying that. Two AC, 14 magic resist for 16 silver. It's a little pricey. It's 2 AC though. Yeah, I guess I'll get 2 of them. All right, now my AC is 87. It's going up. It's going up, fellas. $16 silver though, man. Those are pricey. Probably could have got a better deal if I just bought them from the person who was making them, but I guess we'll see. Not very many people on tonight, so. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream for tonight. We will be back tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so we'll do a little bit more, but we won't be doing it too early. I got some stuff to do to get stuff done, but we'll do it later in the evening. See if maybe probably get my level pretty quickly. In fact, I might just actually before we leave, before we call it, I think I might run out into the desert real quick, see if I can kill 1 or 2 mobs. See what kind of experience I get. See if we can ding to level 19 tonight. Rugged leather cloak, 50 silver. Is that the one I have? No, I have commander's one, so 2 strength, 2 stamina. I kind of like the rugged leather one a little bit, but it has less AC.
Okay, here's an earring for 1 gold.
You went too far down. Go back up
Oh.
to the top, yeah. If you hit
Inlaid
the gold ones.
blue diamond gold earring.
Yeah, yeah, they got a little pricey if you keep going.
Hit points and mana. And 5 to all saves. Wow. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, there was ones earlier I saw that added wisdom, like straight up wisdom. It was like 6 wisdom or something. On each item. Figured those would be the ones you were going for. Although, obviously, the lower tier version of that, where you're only getting like 1 or 2, but. Yeah, just bought me some rings. Apparently rings are a little harder to find on there. There's tons of earrings, a couple necklaces, and then even fewer rings. And found 2 for 16 silver a piece. 2 AC,
Nice.
6 magic resist. So my magic resist has gone up by 12 points now.
Save versus Magic 2 ring. 1 silver. 50 copper.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's whatever, but yeah, I think you should go with the earrings to start with since you're low on money. And
12 save versus magic ring. 2 gold.
yeah. No, I'll just buy those from a player.
Some of this stuff is pricey, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a earring. It's 1 AC, 2 wisdom, and 2 save versus disease.
For silver.
5 silver.
5 silver's not bad.
Yeah.
Am I gonna play at launch? We'll have to see. You know, there's a lot of content in here that hadn't been before. Where is everybody? Oh, here they are.
Alright, I'm down to 5 silver to my name.
How many spells were you able to buy?
I have all my spells.
For level 20.
Yeah, for level 20. Yeah, let's not get carried away. All my spells for level 20. Which is great.
So I guess the main concern I have is how much time before we hit the wall on here, because there's a lot of content. Don't get me wrong, but is it gonna take like a month, 2 months before you're max level and you don't have anything left to do? I don't really want to burn through it that quick, you know? So I may wait a little bit until they add more stuff in and then come back in. Where it can feel like, you know, there's maybe another race or something along those lines, because we have been playing pretty heavily on the testing server, so... So these guys are not really a challenge to me anymore. Yeah, either that or if they do add in more raid content. Because right now, I heard there's a couple of raid things to do, but that's it, just a couple. And that's kind of how EQ was too, right? Like they had the 2 dragons, and that was it. This one has some lower level stuff too. Yeah, the experience off of those guys was dreadful now. They have some lower level stuff where I think one caps out at 30 and the other one caps out at 35, meaning if you're higher than that level when you try to engage the mob, it boots you out like it did with Nagy and Vox at 52. Those guys are just going to get camped by a higher level tune or higher level people that just make another ult and keep it at that level. Just deck it out in a whole bunch of good armor, and they can do it with half the force that they need. Not really sure what the idea was on that one. I guess they just didn't want high levels to come in and camp everything, but you know, gamers are going to find a way to do what they're going to do, so trying to stop them is a little weird. Plus, at that level, 30 to 35, like how many guilds are going to have a force to be able to take those things on, whatever, daily or weekly? I don't know how often they spawn, but oh, dude, somebody's over here killing all the ghost. It's the first time I've seen anybody actually killing the ghost. A nice little group going on. What level are they? Green. Okay. So that's a challenge for them. Nice. And you said inside the quarry was our level, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we're 18 now, so we should be able to.
I think this is the right way for the quarry.
I can get that dude's canteen for him. Maybe he'll
send you on something else.
Well, no, he's supposed to fill an order for me so I can do my shaman quest line or whatever.
What is your shaman piece? What do you start with, the BP?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's been the belt, but I haven't been upgraded in quite some time. Okay, here's the quarry coming up. Okay, I was afraid it'd be like this little tiny ramp I had to go down. This is massive.
Just be careful, con those beetles before you.
Yeah, they're indifferent, but they're blue. So I'm gonna try to kill one real quick.
They have a faction.
Do they?
Yeah. It was in that video that I sent you.
Jellyfish.
You don't have the mega buffs anymore, bro.
Yeah, I just saw that.
There's a sandstorm rolling in here at the town. All right, well, I managed to get 2 earrings, 2 rings, and a necklace, and down to 98 copper pieces to my name.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Super nice.
So no negative action on those.
No?
No, it's positive action with the, I don't know, Congregation of Tren or something got better, but
Did you con the Beatles though to see if they changed it all? Because I heard the big ones
still
are the
indifferent.
ones that are the problem. Dude. Is that, how are you healing yourself?
I got bandages.
Oh.
So what do I think about the droppable spell book? I love the idea. I absolutely love the idea. So right up, you know, the penalizing you for making a mistake that I loved about EQ. They did kind of backtrack from it by allowing people to have, like, what do they call it? It's not innate abilities. It's
Cantrips.
Cantrips, so that you can memorize one or, you know, multiples. I think you're up to 3 now.
You get one every 4 levels.
Yeah, so at some point, all of your important stuff is going to be memorized, and your droppable book won't mean really anything at all. So they backtracked on that one. They backtracked on the night sky being as dark as it was. We did see earlier, though, that somebody was selling a book and it had stats. And we weren't quite sure how that worked. If that meant that you'd have to go back in and, like, buy the spells for the new book that has stats versus using the
I
old
feel
one
like
that has
that's
none.
exactly what you'd have to do, man.
And if that's
You know,
the case, that's kind of cool, because it's like, okay, that's a good book. I want those stats. But now there's an added cost to it, right? Like, I need to go in and I have to buy. You made a good point, though, that you don't have to buy all of your spells. You're right. You don't have to go back and buy, like, the low level ones that have been, you know, replaced by
yeah,
higher
just
level
the
ones.
current ones, right? Current and beyond.
But it also gives you a chance to
But-
just, you know, forget to buy an important spell and then
So-
pay for it later.
So here's the question, right? It's like, if you get this super nice spell book, what if you just don't even use it until you get, you know, your max level spells? Because
you don't want to have to, like, buy them again.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
You are super close to.
That's why I ran out
next
here
level,
to see if
yeah.
I could kill something and level up real quick. And these guys,
got,
these beetles that I just killed were pretty good experience. I think we might actually do this tomorrow.
All right, I need 2 bubbles to get to 19 myself.
2 blue or 2 yellows?
2 yellows.
Oh. Enjoying beta so far? For the most part, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's the lag inside Night Harbor. Just don't go into that zone. Try to get out of that zone as much as you can. But other than that, we really haven't run into anything super big, or, you know, anything that kind of stopped us from having some fun with it. About the elaborate vendor selling ritual, did they soften that at all, and what do you think of it? So Jed did find the quartermaster, and the quartermaster pretty much buys everything, it feels like, which is a change because, you know, before, if you wanted to sell food, you have to go to, like, the cook, or if you wanted to sell weapons, you had to go to a weapons vendor, and same for all the other stuff that you find. So learning the town and learning the vendors I thought was a cool thing. It sucks your first time because now you're learning the city, you're learning your character, you're learning your guild, you're learning every little bit of ins and outs of the game, and then on top of that, you're just looting whatever you can get your hands on, most likely when you first start the game, so that you can make some money, and then you go back into town and find that nobody wants any of your junk. You can't figure out who buys what, so it could be a little overwhelming for some players, but it forces you to go places that you normally wouldn't go. And I kind of like that because, you know, we're all creatures of habit. We try to do the thing that's the easiest, the quickest. And if you can run into a town and the very first NPC you sell is going to give you the same price as all the other ones, that's what you sell to. You just sell to that guy immediately. Or if you're going to the bank, you sell to the NPC right next to it. So it's kind of cool that they added that in. I like it, but I like it now because I know where to go. If you're in a brand new town and you don't know where to go, I can see that being one of the things some people would hate. But all right, let's see if I can do this guy. That last one was pretty close. Dude, you got to level 45 on the beast. Okay. How did... So this is something that we were discussing earlier. You might be able to give us some insight to it. What's the community like at higher levels? Do you find more groups? Because we just got into beta about a week ago, and I think they did a small batch, not a very big batch of keys that they were handing out. So there's probably like 100 or so people running around that are leveling up for the first time, and you know, groups are kind of... Oh man, did I get a second one? I sure did.
You got an ad, bro?
Yeah, I might have to feint it, but I want to see if I can kill this guy real quick. Come on, let me kill him. Probably gonna level me. Come on, just do 1 damage. You son of a biscuit. You're not gonna do it. You're gonna kill me. Look how close that was. He has no hit points. He's 0 hit points.
Yeah, how is this even happening right
That
now?
is ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That could have leveled me, or I could have lost more experience, so I took the safe
Well,
route,
yeah,
but...
if you would have died, then...
He still has almost no hit points. Let me hit Mend. Let's see if I can kick him in the head. There we go. Oh, it didn't level me, though. Okay, one more kill. One more kill will definitely level us.
But you need to get away from there.
No, they're not ready to attack. It's gonna take a while to get my health back up. Memory leak. They said something in one of their posts that they are aware of the issue. They're making changes constantly, and that's causing the issue. So, may not necessarily be the memory leak. There's quite a few people in higher levels. I haven't had too much of an issue finding people with friends aren't on. I ran a 6-man friend group, so really look for random. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like what we do, although not all of our friends got in. And you do get the friend key. Me and Nonal both got our invites the same day. He had signed up for both the regular key and the PvP key. Basically, he just wanted to play the game. He didn't really care, you know, what it was. And he got accepted into the PvP one. I got accepted into the normal one, and I tried giving him my friend's key to see if he could get into the normal one, but apparently if you've accepted the PvP key, you're stuck there. You can never get into the PvE game. So he's over there. He handed his key to one of our friends over here. I handed mine to Jed, and Flip got his, although he loves player versus player. He got into the PvE one, which also has access to PvP. And he handed his key to somebody else. I can't remember who he handed it to. One of his friends. So...
I think he gave it to Ender, because Ender, you know...
No, did he say he handed it to somebody he knew, and then they tried it for like a minute and they didn't like it?
I don't know. Somebody gave theirs to Ender.
So yeah, we haven't been able to get a full group in. Otherwise, we would have more than enough people to play with. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
unfortunately, everyone, like half of our crew is on the PvP only,
yeah.
and the other half can't stand PvP, and you know,
You say the other half. There's really only one of us.
it's you and me, you and me. I mean,
Exactly.
I tried, man. I
So did
tried over
I.
there, but it was just
Even Nonal, like Nonal's like he wants to play the game. He's been jonesing for this game for a long time. He's the one who's been like watching all the videos and keeping track of the updates. And even the other day when he got corpse camped for like an hour, he got to the point where he was almost ready to be like, I'm not playing anymore. So
yeah.
PvP
Not only
sucks.
did he not want to play the beta, he didn't. He was almost ready to say, "I don't want to play this game anymore." You
Yeah.
know, because why would you want to play a game where they create a situation like that where, oh, look at all those beetles running, dude.
Mhm. Nice little light
It's
show
all of
though.
them, right?
I don't know if that's all of them, but
Is
there's a
that
lot of them.
is that a bard?
Oh, you think he was kiting him?
I don't know. Something.
Oh, he might be. Yeah, no, I can see some spells being casted on it. The health is going down. Man, that's a lot of mobs to pull.
Well, at least he waits until
Late.
the wee hours of the morning. Yeah, it's 3:30 in the morning my time.
Well, he's also pulling mobs that are not aggro. You know, there's social. So he doesn't have to worry about, like, if he drops it off at the zone line, they're not just going to kill everybody. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if I really want to go all the way down into this thing.
Yeah, you're so close though. You don't have to go all the way down. There's one, like, right there.
Yeah, that's pretty far down.
Hit Spirit of Wolf, man.
What class am I playing? I'm playing Monk, which pretty OP. I'm definitely digging the Monk. He's a lot of fun. The one thing about this game that I can say that I kind of enjoy the most is that your class defining abilities, whatever that might be, if you're a rogue, you know, sneak and hide and backstab, you know, with feign death for a monk, you get those early, like really, really early. So you don't have to wait until you're level 30 before your class actually starts feeling like your class. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I guess let's try this guy out. Yeah, I don't know how much money they've got into the game. I know most of the people who are developing the game, it seems like they're on a we'll pay you later kind of thing. You know, like put the work in now, and when the game's successful, you'll make some money.
What? ZK hasn't quit EQ. He loves EQ, man.
Dude, he was just
Recent-
talking about the new one that's coming out that they're doing, the Hero's Journey one.
He was the biggest cheerleader for hey guys, a new TLP is coming out in May, and why don't you all come play with me?
Yep. There we go. I got my level. Right on the level too, like no
Congrats.
experience. Oh, there's a little sliver on that one. You can see right
Yeah,
there.
congrats, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Level 19, baby.
Problem is ZK has a lot of real life responsibilities, keeping him from really enjoying any games right now. I
Yeah,
think
man, his wife.
he's got jobs and a wife, and
Jobs plural.
Our little ZK is all grown up.
Dude, when he first joined us, what was he? Like
Yeah, what was
15?
he, like 13?
13?
Yeah,
Something.
something
He was
crazy.
super young. Hanging out with all these old guys. Now he's an old guy.
He was on P99, what was that, Easter Sunday? And the GMs turned him into a rabbit, and he took photos
Yeah,
and
he ran
posted
around.
them for
He was in
all over the Discord.
he was in the place with the dragons, TOV.
Yeah, he was in. He was watching the Raiders raid.
They invited him because he was just hanging out with them, so they set up an invite and be like, "Hey, come join us." And he killed in TOV for a little while. So you gotta have a campfire in this game so that you can get the rested XP, the hit point regeneration, the mana regeneration, and it all requires wood. So every night before I wrap up, I tend to go back out and grab some wood from some of these palm trees out here just to
Wait. Let me
replenish
see
my
your
supply.
wood bag. Let me see your wood bag real quick. Then.
It's a little low.
Is it?
Yeah. About half of them are like half stacks.
Oh, you you do it so that the bag fills up. I see.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't I? So these guys are still too high for us. They're
Is that the
red.
pirates?
No, the bodyguards and hired trackers. Whereas the other ones were hired, or they hired something.
Thugs.
Hired thugs, yeah.
The first ones, yeah, the first group of them hired thugs and farmers, smarmy hunters and farmers. So the hired, you said trackers?
Mm-hmm. Hired
Those are still too high
trackers
for
and
us?
bodyguard. Well, they're red, so they could be like right on the line. Like maybe about to turn yellow for us, but I don't know. Have we killed any reds before? I know we killed yellows, but I don't think we've ever taken on a red.
I don't know, man.
Feels iffy.
That's a hired scout right there.
Yeah, but everybody over here in this camp loves us for some reason.
Oh yeah, well let's not screw that faction up.
Right? And it's a great place to come get wood because there's tons of it out here. And nobody ever kills these guys, so... how do you like the game? I haven't seen you since Bloodguard days. Yeah, I got a new job. I moved to a new house. Switched careers. I went from the like secretary office work that I was doing before into IT. So I went back to school and learned all that. So there's been a lot of stuff going on. But I'm liking the game. It's cool. There was another game that we were playing too not too long ago. And we streamed a little bit of that one. Never remember the name of it, but it's Minecraft meets EverQuest.
Adralin Online Adventures.
They changed it from Evercraft or something.
Evercraft, yeah.
So
They didn't want to get sued.
we're always hanging out on the channel and Discord. You guys are welcome to jump in there. But I don't stream as much as I used to due to all the stuff that's going on. But
I'm fixing to go hang out in my bed and go to sleep.
yeah, just trying to get a little bit of wood before we wrap up. We're gonna be leaving here pretty soon, but it's my day off. I get Thursdays and Fridays off, so I stay up a little bit later on those days. I'm an old man, dude. I used to have insomnia, and I used to stay up all night. Now I enjoy my sleep. Yeah, I highly recommend the very first thing you do in this game is buy yourself an axe to chop down some wood. Had no crafting. Yeah, now there's a ton of crafting in that game. It seems like every video game I've played recently has gone down this path, where they make crafting one skill set impossible unless you have the other crafters helping you out, right? Like EverQuest
Oh,
had a little
everything's
bit of that.
hand is in the other one's pocket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I remember with EverQuest, you had to get like a bowl made for you for cooking if you wanted to do like a specific recipe, but you could skip that one. You can't do that over here. Like it seems like every recipe, especially on that game, there's like every recipe required something you needed again and again and again from blacksmithing or leather working or something. But
The worst offender was Gorgon for sure.
yes. Because that's what that game was all about. It was about the skills, right? You just keep nonstop leveling up more and more skills. It just led one from the next to the next.
Oh, you want to do some cooking? Well, then you're gonna need to do some gardening and some fishing.
And some alchemy.
Oh, you want to make some cheese too? Yeah.
Well, it's cheese making now, yeah. You're gonna need to
Yeah,
learn the mushroom language so that you can go into the caves where the mushrooms are at and put them in there for the bacteria.
Oh man.
It's a good game. We had a lot of fun actually playing over there. Jed went hardcore into that one. That one, like every game tries to slow you down somehow, whether it's hell levels or putting things behind, a certain boss that you have to beat. That one, everything was behind money that you had to make in game. So to level up like your next skills from like level 60 to 70, you had to go to your trainer and be like, "Hey, I want to learn swords from 60 to 70." He's like, "Okay, yeah. Get me good faction, right? Make it where like we're best buddies, and then trade me, 300,000 gold coins, and I'll teach you level 60 to 70." So it was like a twofold. Definitely slowed you down, especially since in that game, something these guys have not done, even though they made it a little bit more difficult, and you had to sell certain NPCs over here on this one. On the other one, NPCs had a certain amount of money, and you had to wait. I think it was a week in game for them to reset their money counter, and then you could sell
Yeah, it was
more
like
stuff.
7 days.
So that slowed you down too. There was just like at some point you just had more gear dropping that you couldn't do anything with. We did play on Quorum for a little while. It was okay. I like the UI that TACP offered and put out because that one works innately with the Stone UI, which is really, really good. I love the old Stone UI one. I know people hate it, but it really takes me back to the old days. If I had the space, I feel like I would set up a CRT just so I could have like the bubble screen and like the fuzz that I could touch on the monitor. I don't know how many of you guys remember CRTs, but yeah, they weighed more than a truck, and they put a dent in your table, and I don't know. They had a certain charm about them, but they were horrible in so many ways.
Yeah, Quorum was fun for a while.
You guys enjoyed it more than I did.
Well,
I like old school.
Thum was playing with us, and you were playing, and we were,
That's
in
the
line
one
to
with
get our Rubicite armor and everything. Remember that?
That was the one with Pinkasite, right?
Yeah, well, it wasn't Pinkasite when we got it. When we got it, it was still Rubicite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Mana Stone line, and you get in line to get everything. Dude.
I mean, I had already gotten the Mana Stone, and all that stuff on what was it, green? I think it was green. It wasn't teal at that
green.
time.
You got the Mana Stone on green, where you played how many hours? Like
mine was only 30 hours. 30 hours straight at that camp, and I got mine. But I was, we were going back and forth with me and Shariki, so I wanted to get Shariki's too, and Shariki's ended up being like 100 and something hours. So like we went back and forth.
That
quite a bit.
is beyond belief, man.
Yeah,
the fact that you guys did that.
It killed my enjoyment, and it killed Shariki's enjoyment of the game so much to the point where we pretty much stopped playing the game after we got that. Like, that's what we did when we were younger, and doing it again when you're older, it's not the same, dude. It does not feel good.
I just can't. you know, and it's not, I mean, you're at the camp and you gotta, what was it, like a 15 minute, every 15 minutes they did a check or something?
Yes. Well, it was random. That was the horrible thing. It was somewhere between every 7 to 15 minutes. It would do a security check, like, "Hey, are you still here? If you're not, you're gonna get booted out of line, right?" And you could miss. I think it was 2, or maybe 1. I can't remember exactly now anymore. But you could miss a couple. Um, but you didn't want to, right? Because you didn't want to, like, you've been there for 14 hours, whatever it might have been. You didn't want to, like, get kicked out of place. So the fact that it could be anywhere between like 7 minutes to 14 minutes meant that, like, going to the bathroom, they had to rush to do it. There was no,
Yeah.
let me do my laundry and I can kind of sit here and watch. No, it just was not a
Yeah.
enjoyable experience.
Let me cook some food.
Right. No, no, no. I need to put a timer on. I can only run away from the computer for about 7 minutes at a time. Then I have to sit there, wait for it to pop up. And as soon as it pops up, I get another 7 minutes. Yeah, no.
Crazy, man.
When you're younger, your body can handle that. Not so much when you get
For
older.
100 hours straight.
I mean, I had to get up and go to work in between, right? Like, I was doing work, coming home, sitting there doing that, and not getting very much sleep, and then going right back to work afterwards. And like, I remember
What a
doing that for
nightmare.
school, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I can sleep in class, or like, you have the energy because you're young, but yeah, it hits differently.
To answer this question about comparing P99 leveling to this, is it easier or whatever? It feels pretty similar. Level 1, you really can't just fight a mob at level 1 that's your level.
You're gonna die on the first mob because your skills suck, which is very much classic EverQuest.
True.
I think everybody ran out and attacked, whatever low-level mob, a bat or something, right outside their city gates, and died, and was like, why can't I kill a level 1 mob that's, even to me? Sometimes
I will say
multiple
that
mobs, so your skills got higher.
level 3 on green felt like the longest, most tedious level in the entire game.
It did feel like they made that hell level for some weird reason.
Yeah, it just really felt bad.
Okay,
I didn't get that same experience on Monsters and Memories.
No, but we have heard that they did incorporate hell levels in this one, so much so that your experience bar actually turns to flames to simulate the fact that you're in hell. And there's more of them, right? They didn't do like the 30, 35, or, that kind of thing. They did weird levels like 29 or 28. I can't remember what they said it was now.
I think 19's the first one.
19? No, my experience bar isn't on fire.
Well, there's no experience there though, so how do you know?
I thought they meant like the whole bar turns to fire. You meant like the
I don't
experience looks
know.
like flint? Maybe.
I think it's the yellow line.
It could be.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out soon.
It does look like it's blinking. Maybe that's like the flames flickering on there, or maybe that's how it always looks. I've never paid that close attention. I guess I could kill one more mob while I'm out here and see if it goes up slightly.
Well, you might not get any because it's a hell level. Who knows?
Now you're just depressed.
I don't know, but I'm going to bed.
All right,
I'll catch you
then.
tomorrow if you're,
Yeah, I'll be
whenever
around
you're
after
back or whatever.
I get back. Is player versus player any good on Monsters and Memories? Are you into player versus player? Because if you are, there's people having fun over there. If you're not a PvP player, then no, it's not good. They
A Grim farmhand?
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even look at it. He's green, but he should technically still give me experience. Yeah, they don't mind corpse camping. Like, that's completely legit. And so Donald got corpse camped for about an hour. It made him never want to play the game again. And Flip, he likes picking on the people who pick on people, right? He's like the bully's bully. And so there was a guy who was running around just picking on a whole bunch of people. So Flip decided to troll him for about 3 hours and corpse camped him nonstop for 3 hours straight. If that sounds like fun, then PvP might be your bag right there. I did get experience, but not enough to actually see what's going on.
I think it's all like it t- from what I've experienced over there, just a very very limited experience over there because I don't particularly like it. It's people waiting until you're engaged with other mobs, and then they sneak up and they start snaring you, and um, you know there's no like
Rules.
if you're looking for like I don't know what it sounds stupid to even say honorable fights or something.
Right. It's not like
It's not
Dark
gonna happen.
Ages. There's no like structure to it. I mean, Flip was talking about he found a new way of killing people, which was to fear them while they're on the lift, causing them to jump off of the lift and die from the fall damage, and potentially not be able to find their body because they have no idea where they're at. Because he has like an area effect fear that he can do as a warrior. So I don't know. I mean, it's not my cup of tea. It's not Jed's cup of tea, but I guess if
Mhm.
you're into it, you might enjoy it. It's worth a look. But on that note, guys, we are gonna be heading out. I'm just running back to town, and we'll camp out there. But yeah, I got level 19. Um, nothing new. I stopped getting spells or abilities at level 12, so the next big thing I have to save up for is a horse or a donkey of some sort. Flip side. No, no, this is Flip. This is not Cipher. Cipher was Flip sides. What was Flip's character on P99? Do you guys you remember?
Prince Charming, I think, and he had a druid too. What was the name of his druid?
Tree hugger,
No, that was
something like that.
Nonal, I think.
No, I thought that was. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember what his tunes were. No, we haven't been able to pull Cipher
Oh,
away
Gildor.
from GTA.
Gildior, yeah, Gildior.
Cypher's been doing GTA roleplay super heavily. You guys can find him on his Twitch stream. He pops in from time to time, lets us know he's okay, and we talk to him a little bit. But yeah, he's all about that GTA.
Oh, you get Way of the Wind at level 12, and that's it, huh?
Wait, is this the Death Storm or the Dust Storm you guys were talking about?
I told you the dust storm was rolling into town.
Was it worse than this? Because this isn't that bad. This
No,
is kind of cool. I
it's
actually like
it's
this.
not terrible in town, but when it hits over there in SD,
Oh,
it's
then it gets
pretty
like
it's
blinding.
pretty significant. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
well,
I
that makes
couldn't
sense with the
see.
buildings blocking stuff.
Yeah, it's not terrible there, but
Yeah, Jadil,
yeah,
I
man.
remember you, man. Yeah, I like these little small, whatever they call it, atmospheric conditions that they throw in here. A little sprinkle, a little rain. The rain is pretty cool because you can actually see lightning strike. And they did a really good job with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's so many good things about the game. I hate to say the bad things because I don't want people to think that I'm a detractor. I enjoy the game. It's a great game. They got to fix some of the things though, like the lag in Night Harbor is too much.
I feel like if you can't say the negative things, you shouldn't be saying any of the good things, right? Like
Yeah,
everything has both. You should be able to say the negative. If the community jumps on you for criticizing like a small thing, then that community is not worth being part of. And we've seen that on other games where they're just like, oh no, it's only one guy making it, so don't ever say anything bad. No, every game got good and bad stuff. And, the developers here
yeah,
have
for
gone back
sure.
on their word on several things, and I'll call them out on that every single chance I get. But overall, the game's still fun. Go ahead and sit down on the park bench, have some dinner, and call it an evening here, guys. Most gamers seem to be extremists. Yeah, I never really felt that way. I mean, I love EverQuest, don't get me wrong. I like P99 for what they've done, but P99 has had their issues. The rating over there is gone from sometimes okay to sometimes pretty good to other times being just absolute garbage. They got good GMs, they got bad GMs. It's not perfect by any means. I don't think I've ever played a game that was perfect. Even back on live when EverQuest was there. They had some good GMs and other ones that didn't care. So yeah, you enjoy it for what it is. Hopefully, you get your money's worth out of it. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested, you could still sign up to the beta. You got about 7 weeks, I think, before they release it, unless they push that back. And I think they're still handing out keys, so you never know. It's a random lottery. They didn't just hand it to like all the streamers. I didn't get in until a week ago, and the thing had been going for like 2 months. So I think everybody has an equal chance to get in there. But on that note, guys, I am going to head out for the night. I will see you guys in the morning if you guys want to jump back in and see a little bit more action. I think we'll probably go down into the quarry tomorrow and get Jed's quest done and see if maybe we can hit level 20 before I go back. So
Oh, we got this, dude.
maybe. I don't know. If I'm in a hell level, it might... you know what I mean? And you're close. You got 2 bubbles to go, and you'll be here too, so...
It's Datham.
Oh, what's up, Dan? You caught us right as we're leaving, right as we're quieting down for the night, so we're about to end the stream here, but I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you guys can join us tomorrow. We'll do a little bit more, but just waiting for my guy to camp out here in the middle of a dust storm, leave him someplace where you can get sunburned. Night, guys.